Oh, what's up, homies? Let's take a look at some stickers today. Before I start though, I do want to say I paid for these stickers and my review of them is 100% unbiased. I'm just giving a full-fledged review. Yo, what's up, homies? Today we've got a review of the eggshell stickers from blankslaps.com. I've got a few colors to go over and we're going to take a look at some of the specs. They're 10 centimeters by 6 centimeters, so they're pretty sizable. They got a peel tab, which is super important because stickers without peel tabs are just a nightmare. We've got some more stylized ones. We've got these teal Hello My Name Is. They're super nice, a classic Hello My Name Is badge. And we've also got these smaller ones, these kind of like minis. There's 4 on a sheet and each one is 4.7 centimeters by 2.8 centimeters. And they all individually peel off, which is super nice. We've also got the holographics. These are seriously super cool. These are, I know what people are the most interested in. I mean, just look at that. They're so cool. They're unlike any other sticker out there, the holographics. The smaller one's the same as a 6x10, but they also have the bigger one, which is 13 centimeters by 10.5 centimeters. These holographics are awesome to use as just a background for a tag, or you can use them as kind of your fill-in for whatever piece you're doing. Next up, we've got the cooler holographic in my opinion, and that's the grid holographic. This one is just so trippy. Like, when it bends, different parts of it move. It seriously is so cool. That one's also 10 by 6. The first marker we're testing on these is a uni paint. I just barely did a full review on these. There will be a little key card at the top right to go watch that video. As always, the names I write in these videos are hit-offs to homies, people who are just subscribed. So make sure to subscribe and leave your name in the comments, and I'll pick a few for the next video. One thing that's super nice about these eggshell stickers is that they have a really nice smooth surface. That means that your markers don't catch on them very much. They kind of just glide across the top and they leave really clean, crisp lines, which is just so nice. Next, we got this KEiZ K71. It's an ink marker. Here you can see that ink just writes perfectly across the surface and it leaves really nice crisp lines. It's really awesome to use chisel markers on these eggshell stickers because you get such clean and crisp lines that you don't normally get with like a paper. Next up, we got a generic alcohol ink marker. This one's a sketchy craft wave. It's just a stand-in for pretty much any cheap alcohol marker, and you can see they write totally fine on these. There's really no problem. So if you want to use your alcohol markers and do a little more of artistic use or do a full piece, you totally can do that. Because these stickers aren't just made for tagging, you can also do character work or just art on them and then go put them up everywhere, which is super duper fun. Next, we got a weirder marker. This is a grog metalhead. Mine's pretty loved. I've had it for a few years. But you can see even this wildly weird marker writes totally fine on these eggshell stickers. I mean, I don't know why you'd want to use this on an eggshell sticker, but you can see it totally works. Next up, on some of the mini ones, we've got some Dr. Guts silver in a press and go. This is to show you that the eggshell stickers do break, but when you're writing on them, they don't break. So this is a metalhead marker with a really fine tip, so you'd expect it to kind of break the surface, but it doesn't. Then we've got some generic oil-based fine liner. You can use fine liners on these, right? The main point I'm trying to get across is that you can use a lot of different markers on these eggshell stickers. They really don't care. Pretty much anything flies. Next, we've got a homemade mop that's filled with some oink ink, and you can see it writes perfectly fine on the surface, right? It doesn't bleed, doesn't drip around. This little bit of streakiness right here is just because I didn't squeeze the mop enough. Next up, we've got some solid paint markers. So one of these is a Sakura Solid in blue, and then the other one is just one of the Art Primos in black. And they write super well. I actually really like the look of them on the surface. It leaves that kind of textured look, and I really like that. I'm definitely going to catch some more tags with it. Next up is my absolute favorite, which is a magic ink marker. I love these magic ink markers. I love the chisels on them. They're some of my favorites to write with, and they're super fun, and they work super well on these eggshell stickers. So if I were to recommend a marker, it would probably be for a paint, get a uni broad. For an ink, get a magic ink marker. Here you can see this is a Posca, so I use Poscas on this piece. Poscas work great on these. Here are some other pieces I've done, these using all sorts of different inks and different markers. You can see that none of them really don't work on the eggshells. The eggshells don't really care. Pretty much anything flies. So if you're worried about your markers working on the eggshell stickers, I'm just gonna let you know that you don't have to be worried. They pretty much always work. It's pretty rare that a marker doesn't work on the eggshell stickers. Let's move on to talk about where I got these, right? I told you already, got them from blankslaps.com. They're not paying me to give them a good review. I reached out to them and said, hey, I want to collaborate on something because I love your stickers. The reason why is because they have a lot of options. and they're some of the fairest prices of any of the other stickers. You can see for their cheapest ones, which are the white blanks, it's $13 for 100 of them. And for the holographics, it's $15 for 100 of them. Those are some really stellar prices. If we look at some of the other competition online, you can see they're charging $23 for 100 of the same exact size holographic stickers. Then if we take a look at eggshell.com, $21 for 50, these are kind of their special ones. Even their cheapest packs are 80 stickers for $22. So don't even get me started on the different Amazon ones. The Amazon ones are just terrible. They're all overpriced. If you want to get the best price, buy from blankslaps.com. To compare these stickers, I've got a glossy paper sticker, a matte paper sticker, and then one of the eggshell stickers. You can skip to this time here if you don't want to watch me putting on the stickers and talking about eggshell stickers. Let's talk about what the eggshell stickers physically are. They're made out of something called destructive vinyl. What that means is it's a vinyl that it breaks easy. That's why they're called eggshells, because they break easy when you're trying to take them off. That's why you can see they're kind of flimsy material, which can be a little bit tricky to put on, but once you get used to putting them on, they're actually super easy. The point of the eggshell sticker is to make it break off and harder to peel off in one piece. There's a little DIY way of doing this with other stickers, which is just slicing your stickers. I've never personally been a fan of slicing my stickers. It's a lot of extra work and I don't see it's really worth it, but we're still gonna test it in the name of science. The idea is that if your stickers are sliced, when you try and peel them off, they'll come off at one piece at a time, like an eggshell, which I don't see why it would make any difference to slice an eggshell, but we're testing that too. My number one recommendation for eggshell stickers is don't put them on anything you want to remove them from eventually. Let's take a look at some of the reasons you want your stickers to last longer. Okay, the number one thing is obvious. If your stickers are up longer, more people can see them. If you're really just trying to get up for people to see your work, then that's what you want. You want people to see your work for longer. Another thing, which is what I care about most, is I don't like people peeling my stickers. Not as a form of disrespect, but just as a form of annoyance. If someone's trying to steal my art and take it home, that drives me insane. Matt. Hint, hint, Matt. I want my art to stay up on the streets, and if it can't be on the streets, I want it in the garbage. It's that simple. Eggshell stickers, because they're made of that destructive vinyl and it was flexible like we saw earlier, it can bend around corners really nice, and it can bend into the texture of a surface. That's because more of the sticker is adhering to the surface, which is good for us. That means it's more that's attached and harder to remove. Meanwhile, with like a paper sticker that's firm, when you push it on, it's not going to conform around those edges as well. Yo, what's up homies? Let's talk about today's sponsor. So, there's two sponsors for today's video. The first sponsor, as always, is you guys. You guys are the reason I make videos. I love your guys' support, it means the world to me. The second sponsor for this video, little drum roll please, is blankslaps.com. They're the sponsor of this video, and as a result, we're actually doing a giveaway for this video. So, if you're interested in winning a giveaway, here's how you do it. There's 3 steps to be entered into the giveaway. First, you gotta be subbed to me on YouTube, be following blankslaps.com on Instagram, and you gotta leave a special comment on my most recent Instagram post. It'll be the contest post. You have to leave a comment using the word orange. As always, that means you have to leave a comment with the word orange in it. You can't just leave a comment that says the word orange. That's boring. I won't pick you. The winner will be picked 8 days from when this video is uploaded, and the winner will receive 50 white eggshell stickers, 50 black eggshell stickers, 100 holographic eggshell stickers, and on top of that, 1 marker of my choosing, whatever I think is the best. So that's 200 stickers in total and a good marker. Thank you blankslaps so much for sponsoring this video. Let's get back to it. On to the next part, which is removing these stickers. You can see on this piece of wood, it was kind of dusty, and the other 2 stickers, they didn't even want to be slightly on this piece of wood. They refused to stick. They come off super easy. But then the eggshell sticker doesn't care, right? There are some spots you can see at the top that didn't adhere very well, or at the bottom, but besides that, a majority of the sticker is really stuck on there. We're gonna take a small screwdriver and try and scratch it up and scrape off pieces. It cuts off right where I'm scratching, but really nothing else comes off. And if I go at it with my nails, only now you can see why it's called an eggshell. It just breaks off in these little pieces. This piece of wood has been painted with a 2-in-1 house paint. It's a paint and primer for a house paint, you know, typical bucket paint. The other stickers adhere a little bit better, but still not quite as well, right? If we take a look at the eggshell sticker and start peeling at the eggshell sticker, it's not gonna come off. I actually never got this eggshell sticker off of this piece of wood. I ended up just painting over it just because it was too much of a pain to try and remove. Onto our next surface, which is a painted piece of metal. This has been painted with a black oil-based paint, so it's a lot tougher. Right, you can see the stickers adhere a little bit better. The eggshell sticker, just as before, still an absolute pain to try and remove. We're using some Goo Gone graffiti remover, and we're gonna spritz that on, and then we're gonna start scratching it up. So you're using a little Scotch-Brite brush, and you can see it starts to take off the ink of the alcohol marker, but the sticker itself stays on. As far as the paper-based stickers, they start to peel off a lot easier. Next, we've got some Goo Gone adhesive remover. So this is made for removing adhesives. We're gonna pour this on, and once again, we're gonna scrub this into the surface of it. And the paper-based stickers now, they just peel right off. They don't even budge at all. Meanwhile, the eggshell sticker still is just holding on. It might have weakened it a little bit because it feels slightly easier to take off, but not worth the amount of scrubbing I went into it with. We're taking some skizzers, and we're gonna scratch at the surface again, and you can see it doesn't come off. The best way to remove eggshell stickers from a smooth surface is with a razor blade. If you can push against it at the right angle, you can get it to come off in a lot bigger of pieces, a lot faster. That being said, this video is still significantly sped up, and it took me a lot of time to still get this sticker removed. A lot more time than if it would have just been a normal sticker. Onto the brick, and immediately the eggshell is adhering to the brick way better than the other ones. Would you believe it? The eggshell is better than the paper stickers. Have I not made that clear at this point? One thing that makes this a real pain is that the vinyl of the eggshell sticker has been pushed into the seams, so it's really stuck into those little tight spots, and it's somewhere you can't really peel it off. We're taking a little mail key. It's actually my P.O. box key, so hint, if you want to send me stuff to my P.O. box, it's right here. But you can see that it doesn't even start to scratch off. This was surprising. I had to really scratch to try and get the eggshell sticker to come off of this brick. It really loved sticking onto this brick. Next, we're onto our metal sheet that we sliced up earlier. So if we take a look at the paper-based stickers, the sides that we did slice did come off with a little bit more effort, right? You had to pick them off one at a time. Was it worth it? I don't know if it was necessarily worth it. One thing that is worth mentioning is that if you're using a tool to remove a sticker, if it's sliced up, it does come off a lot easier. You can kind of just push it off the surface. Here's what that eggshell sticker looks like in the end. I can't get this one all the way off. Next, we're gonna talk about the best and the worst surfaces to put your eggshell stickers on. The number one worst spot to put them on is something that's absolutely covered with dirt or dust, but second is smooth glass, right? You can see I'm putting this holographic eggshell right under my car window. You can see it's perfectly adhered to the surface, and if I scratch with my finger, yeah, it doesn't come off very well, it peels off. But because glass is a really smooth surface, right, it doesn't have a lot of pores, the sticker doesn't properly adhere to it very well. So if I use a straight razor, first off, super satisfying, but second, it comes off super easy. The razor is able to just slide between the glass and the sticker and peel it all right off. On top of that, the eggshell sticker doesn't leave any residue on the glass. Next, we'll talk about the best spot to put it on, and that's onto something that has a lot of texture and is very porous. So here we're using the bottom of this shoe. You can see the shoe has a lot of texture, and on top of that, the shoe is made out of rubber, and the eggshell sticker loves to stick to some rubber. So on top of that, you can also make this more difficult by pushing it into those seams. So you can see I'm running my fingernail between the seams, and that's breaking the eggshell sticker and applying more of the sticker to the actual shoe. This thing is getting really stuck on here. The more I'm doing this, the more it's being connected. And you can see there, it's still totally readable. You can read the tag, but it's properly stuck to the shoe. I didn't even show myself trying to remove it, and that's because I cannot remove it. This sticker is going to be on here until this layer of rubber just gets rubbed off the shoe. To finish this video off, let's talk about the reasons you should buy some eggshell stickers, or reasons you shouldn't. We'll start with the negatives, okay? The number one reason you shouldn't buy these is because then your stickers will last longer, which kind of sucks. If you make a really crappy sticker and you put it up, it's going to be up there for a lot longer. But on the contrary, they're hard to remove. That's why they're good.
So if you like putting your art up and you hate it when people come and take down your art or remove your stickers or whatever, here's how you get around that with these stickers. On top of being hard to remove, they come in some absolutely amazing colors and patterns, and they're super useful. I love using them for an artistic sense outside of just graffiti, and they work great for whatever you want to use them for. They're easy to apply, they bend around corners better than other stickers, they're super weather resistant. I've had this one on the back of my phone for 3 weeks now, and it's only starting to wear down like in the past couple of days. And that's from constant fingers rubbing and touching on it. Overall, eggshell stickers are gonna be a 10 out of 10 for stickers. Like, easy, they are the top stickers you can buy. And for the fact that these are just as good, if not better than any other eggshell stickers on the market, and they're the best pricing, of course I'm gonna say, if you're buying eggshells, buy them from blankslaps.com. That being said, I do have a coupon code there, so if you do happen to buy some, use code KEiZ for 10% off, and that helps support me. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to check out some of my other videos. I'll put one of them up in little like key card icon thingies. I love you homies so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Yeah, I'll just be sitting here waiting for the video to end. You can leave whenever you like though. You can click one of the like little icon for like my channel and make sure you subscribe. Or you can like click, I think like right here maybe, and there'll be like maybe a YouTube video you can watch. That'd be pretty cool if you did that. Thank you blankslaps for sponsoring the video. I'm super happy to be sponsored. That's so cool. That's so cool. Love you homies.